Good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, depending on when you've decided to watch this video. This is your host, British Bullion and Bars. Today we discuss 6 silver stacking portfolio tips and tricks. Without further ado, let's begin. So point number 1, uno. Research your market and understand its variables. What can influence my market or sector? What can cause dips or crashes, and how can we make the most of it? For example, devaluation of currency will increase the value of gold and silver. However, when currency is performing well, silver and gold will fall, opening up a buying opportunity. Point number 2. This is not the stock exchange. Buy long, not short. This should be self-explanatory, but if you don't know, in the stock market there are mainly 2 different ways of investing, and it is the long and short methods. The reason for buying long-term with precious metals is essential is because all economies experience annual inflation rates. In our country it's usually between 1 and 4%. On average, it's 2%. So you've got a guaranteed 2% bull market just from that. So if you do that for 10 years, there you go. It's 10% on your investment straight away. Easy work, easy money, easy profits. Point number 3. This leads me on to my next tip. Learn about the stock market. Personally, I have a few books on the subject, and as you can see, I have completely destroyed this book, reading it from start to finish many times. I reckon I've read it around 20 times. Same with this book, completely destroyed. I take these books with me to work actually, and on my work breaks I read them. So I'm trying to make the most of my time. Maximising your time is very important. There's a little bonus tip for you. But yeah, learn about the stock market, which kind of goes against what I said before. This is not the stock market. Also, I would advise looking into economics. As you can see, my book on economics down there, as this will only complement your knowledge, allowing for an even deeper understanding of what can influence markets and sectors. Knowledge is power, but powerless if you got it and don't acknowledge it, said one of the guys Eminem raps with, by the way. What I'm trying to say is, have an open mind and don't restrict yourself to this. It will only end up benefiting you in the long run. And I can personally talk leaps and bounds for this because me reading these books has gained an understanding of how all of these things work. So that's why I've got the watches as well, because I understand how markets can go up and down, and all the different variables you'll learn there. And that 101 ways to pick stock market winners, it tells you loads of buy and sell rules, and that can come in handy with what me and you were trying to do, build a successful rare metals portfolio. Point number 4, you might not be expecting this. Number 4 is to actually fix your lifestyle mistakes and improve your lifestyle choices. So what I mean by this is, remove needless expenditures. For example, how much money do you spend on cigarettes and alcohol? Are you living above or below your means? Do you really need 2, 3 or even 4 holidays a year? Personally, I've not been on holiday since I was 12 years old. I've only for the past 2 years really started to think more responsibly and, more importantly, act. I'm now 21 years old and I have over £16,000 to my name. And I had nothing before that. That's my watches, my metals, and I've got money in the banks, and I've got a little bit of money in stocks and shares too. with the volatility of what's going on at the minute, I don't think it's worth it, personally. But 2 years ago, I was sleeping on my friend's floor after my ex-girlfriend split up with me and kicked me out. And I can't stress this enough, but it doesn't matter what job you have, it's all about your mindset. So what I mean is, your mindset. So my mind at the minute, it's focused on achieving what I've set out to achieve, and that is to build a safety net of money. And that's the goal of my metals portfolio, and also the watches. I shouldn't really be talking about the watches, that's why I've got them out for this video. This is my notes, by the way, just in case you're wondering what I'm doing. Point number 5. Diversification is key. You might be thinking, what's the better buy, coins or bars, or even gold or platinum, and then gold coins, gold bars, platinum coins, platinum bars. Everything has its place. It's when and why. But only you can make that choice. It's not up to me to make that choice for you. Don't put all your eggs in one basket and then cry when they all shatter and come tumbling down together. So like, what I mean is, let's just say for example, I put all my money in silver. Silver crashes to 0.1p, obviously it won't, but let's just say it does. And all this becomes redundant, but I've still got my platinum and I've still got my watches, so they're still there. Another reason why that is important, but likewise, you may have missed some growth in a precious metal you thought was a bad purchase because someone like Mike Mahoney said it was a bad investment. And again, I come to platinum for this example. Mike Mahoney believes platinum will never be used as a monetary metal, even though it's only been around for 300 years, which is a foolish mistake for someone of his stature to say something like that. This is the sleeping giant, I believe. That's why I've got it. But if this becomes reevaluated to its correct price, this will far outweigh the value of gold. So that's what I mean by that. So in like 3 years, that could just shoot up out of nowhere because its true value is understood. And this isn't worth £2,000 anymore, it's worth £6,000. So if I didn't purchase that platinum, I'd have missed that opportunity. That is why diversification is very important. And finally, point number 6. My final tip for this video. Work hard and smart and push yourself to the absolute limit. For me, I have one full-time job, and in that job I try to be the hardest worker in the room, always. This extra work has not gone unnoticed, and now I've been selected to become a shift supervisor, boosting my income by an extra £400 a month. I'm also signed up to multiple different part-time agencies. I chose a free on, free off, 13-hour shift job rotation because this means I have 50% of the year off and an extra 28 days full paid holiday. Meaning I can really boost my hours and boost my income and thus boost my precious metals portfolio. I think it's vital that you work hard, smart and consistent. All of this has come down to me working my socks off and being smart about it as well. Like I say, I've got 50% of the year to do what? Extra work. I try and set myself 4 extra shifts a month as a minimum. I've got my big 5 years plan on the wall, stuck to the wall. Every day I wake up, I read it. It's changed. When I first started doing it, I'll show you. It's I didn't even think about my precious metals portfolio. I was trying to get money for a mortgage, 25 grand in a watch collection and 5,000 emergency funds, and that emergency funds has turned into silver and platinum, gold and whatever. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I hope you've learned something new. If you have, leave a comment below. Let me know your thoughts. A like and a subscribe would obviously be massively appreciated if you want more content like this. I shall see you soon. Stay blessed, happy stacking, and good luck.